Hey everyone, and welcome to another installment of Beyond the Mask. Today we're going to be discussing some exciting Scream 6 news. Earlier today we finally received the trailer for the latest installment in the Scream franchise. If you haven't checked it out yet, then there will be a link to the video in the description below. If you haven't seen it yet, then be sure to check it out and head back here as I will be doing a full trailer breakdown. I won't keep you waiting any longer, so let's dive straight in. Opening up, we get a shot of New York City as night descends upon it. The next shot we see Sam and Tara rushing into a New York supermarket store, panicked, asking for help. Something has clearly startled them. The store is interrupted as Ghostface, sporting a decayed old mask, enters the store. One of the shoppers asks Ghostface if he has a problem, which then results in Ghostface stabbing him, causing a panic in the store itself as people run for their lives. Ghostface makes his targets known as he descends upon Sam and Tara. The store owner, prepared for this kind of intrusion, proceeds to shoot his shotgun towards Ghostface, resulting in the mask killer to take refuge behind one of the shelves. The owner attempts to confront the killer as Ghostface emerges from behind, caught in the mirror above, and proceeds to stab the owner. The owner falls to the ground, begs for his life just as Ghostface shoots him with the shotgun. Sam and Tara remain hidden behind one of the shelves just as Ghostface, with the shotgun in hand, searches for them. An Easter egg at this moment is that Ghostface's breathing is somewhat reminiscent of Michael Myers. Aisle to aisle, Ghostface searches for Sam and Tara. The pair remain huddled behind shelves away from their hunter, as Sam peers through a gap and notices as the worn mask begins to turn in her direction. Following this, we see another shot of New York City with a voiceover from Sam stating, "I had this secret, there's a darkness inside of me," alongside a shot of Sam seemingly in therapy of some kind. The next shot sees Sam holding the worn, beaten Ghostface mask from before. This shot is possibly one of the final scenes in the movie, as Sam's hands are full of blood, which looks dried onto her skin. We then see a shot of her looking down, looking like she's just faced the fight of her life. "It followed me here" is a line that accompanies this scene. We then see a shot of a doorway which has a shadowy silhouette behind it. We then see another shot of Carly, played by Liana Liberato, as she is startled awake by something. A shot then follows with Tara backed up against Chad Meeks Martin, who is sporting a Blackmore University hoodie. Another shot that follows is of Sam in the background, with Mindy Meeks Martin alongside new cast member Allison, who is played by Devin Nakoda, looking afraid, like something is approaching, to which Mindy whispers, "Run." The voiceover from Sam here states, "And it's going to keep coming for us." The silhouette at the door becomes more prominent as we see the worn, old, tattered Ghostface mask appear through the door window. It should be noted these two scenes are separate, as one shot is at night and the other is seemingly in the daylight. We then see a shot of Hayden Panettiere's Kirby Reed as she states, "We share a certain history," followed by a shot of Gale Weathers sporting a magenta coloured suit, then a shot of Tara looking suspiciously towards Sam, and then Sam herself who is looking towards Kirby. The shot following shows the same old worn Ghostface mask taking a stab at someone. This scene likely is from the moment earlier, which saw all of the characters at night looking towards something. We then see some graffiti work in New York City of Ghostface with "What's your favourite scary movie" plastered on the wall. "This isn't like any other Ghostface," warns Kirby. We see a shot of lights being turned on and the survivors exiting a elevator of sorts and into some attic space. The shot then changes to show us Tara, Kirby, Mindy, Chad, Sam, Gale, and the first appearance of Dermot Mulroney's Detective Bailey as they enter further into the room. "What is this place?" is asked. We see Detective Bailey pass mannequins sporting the sweater that Olivia was wearing during her death scene, and Deputy Hoss's police uniform from Scream 4. "A shrine," states Gale. We see an open view of a theatre filled with trinkets from past Ghostfaces throughout the years. We see every costume on a stage from the previous sprees all placed in order. To the far right side of the view, we can actually see a mannequin that's meant to represent Tatum Riley, as it's wearing the outfit that she wore during the events of Scream 1996. Just before her, further down, is actually a mannequin representing Stephen Orth, which has tape around the mouth. Further back we see a mannequin representing Kenny Brown with the cap in place. There is a mannequin further forward, I'm not sure who that's meant to represent. The clothes just seem like they are cloaked, but it may be Principal Himbry, I'm not 100% sure. Who do you guys think that actual costume is meant to represent? There's stab memorabilia in the glass case below, full of Ghostface props and posters. Towards the centre is Jill Roberts' clothes that she wore during the final act of Scream 4. We see stab scripts, alongside a film tape, which likely is the cinema tape from Stab's first theatre run in 1998. We see sketch pads to the far left, with Kirby being sketched on one. Further down the centre is Schumacher's dressing gown, alongside Billy Loomis's bloody t-shirt from the final act of Scream 1996, alongside Debbie Salt, aka Mrs. Loomis's suit she wore in the final act of Scream 2. As the scene zooms in, we see the cross/star prop that Derek was tied to in the climax of Scream 2, with the Cassandra production mask hanging from it. We see Sam approaching the Ghostface costumes as one appears to be encased. "We've got to lure him in, then execute him," says Tara as Sam observes the knife that she used to kill Richie during the climax of Scream 2022. We then see a shot of Tara speaking the line. We see the shot has changed to the police station, with Mindy, Chad and Sam present, alongside the first shots of Jack Champion's Evan and Josh Segarra's David. The scene then changes to Gale's apartment suite, with a photo of Gale Weathers and Dewey Riley seen in the previous movie as the phone rings, which displays unknown caller. The shot changes to Gale as she answers the phone. "Hello," she states, as Ghostface replies, "Let's play a game." The shot changes to Gale's balcony space as she speaks. "You know you're like the 10th guy to try this, right? It never works out for the dipshit in the mask," Gale says. As she speaks, somebody in the background is grabbed and dragged away by Ghostface. Gale turns startled. The shot returns to where it left off, with Ghostface saying, "Maybe, but there's never been one like me, Gale." Suddenly, the person taken earlier is thrown through a glass window inside of Gale's apartment, which results in her screaming. Ghostface appears once again, sporting the same worn mask, as the camera zooms in on Gale, just as Ghostface appears to run. "I'm something," says Ghostface, just as Gale runs in fear as he manoeuvres over the couch to follow her. "Different," he finishes. Gale proceeds to lock herself inside a room as Ghostface presses against the door. The shot changes once again, picking up at a different time as Gale holds a gun pointed forward and has a phone pressed against her ear as she states, "That's why I'm going to shoot you in the head," followed by a shot of a doorway as she shoots at it. She takes a moment to catch her breath, forward towards the door as they burst open. Ghostface runs in and jumps towards Gale. We see a quick shot of the theatre once again, as a film appears to be playing with the Ghostface mask painted overhead. We then see a shot of Tara with Sam behind her and Ghostface somewhat in the background. We then see another shot from earlier once again, with a ladder connecting two apartments together as Mindy climbs across. The shot following actually shows how high up she actually is. We see Sam once again holding a gun forward with her hands coated in blood. She stands in front of a projector screen of the current Ghostface, who has seemingly made a home movie. Sam says, "You want me, so let's finish this," with a close-up of her face. The worn tattered mask appears once again, seemingly from the earlier shot inside the apartment as he walks forward. There's blood on the walls, meaning a death scene has likely occurred here. We then see Sam and Tara running through the theatre corridors as they are chased by Ghostface. We see a following shot of Ghostface scraping his knife against the pipework, an obvious Easter egg to Freddy Krueger. We then see Mindy seemingly reacting to finding the body of Gabe, played by Tony Revolori, in a bathtub. It's possible the others heard his murder earlier on in the trailer. We then see Tara seemingly hanging for her life as she clings onto Sam's hand. There's also a shot of Gabe on the phone, played by Tony Revolori, followed by a backstreet shot of Samara Weaving on the phone also. We then see Detective Bailey once again as he scans with his gun in hand around the Ghostface mannequins. We then see Chad avoiding Ghostface in the theatre with the stab posters plastered behind. We then see Sam Carpenter falling from the theatre railings and down to the ground floor. We're taken back to the teaser trailer as we see the underground subway once again, with Sam, Chad, David and Tara all stood, looking anxious on the train, surrounded by Halloween celebrators. "Guys," she says, prompting Tara to look ahead. Mindy appears to look too. We see the same shots as before as various Ghostfaces stand amongst the Halloween party goers. We see a new shot of Ghostface alongside someone dressed as Freddy Krueger. We then see a blackout, and the lights return with a shot of someone dressed as Pinhead, a mime, Samara Weaving from Ready or Not, the Babadook and a werewolf. The same shot of Ghostface looking towards someone once again. The same setup takes place with Mindy being attacked by Ghostface as he grabs her by the face, with the final shot being Ghostface down a back alley similar to the one we saw Samara Weaving down, taking a fatal slash at someone before the title card reads Scream 6, which is actually accompanied by the same chime that is featured in the Friday the 13th franchise, obviously a reference to Jason Takes Manhattan. What did you guys think of this trailer? Do you spot any Easter eggs yourselves? Be sure to comment below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to support the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, Stab 2. Who would want to do that? Sequels suck.